I just got back from one of the largest music festivals in the world. By the way, what a beautiful set by the Marias. The vibes were truly on point, and this is my view from the Lakeshore stage for JPEG Mafia, which was personally my favorite set. There's just something about Lollapalooza that makes thousands of people travel all throughout the world just to attend one 4-day event. It's without no doubt that music is one of the most universally loved things ever. Everyone loves a good film. My proposal is, what if we had a large movie festival that was as big as Lollapalooza? Just kidding, wouldn't be as large because that would be a nightmare, but let's say we had a larger music festival than, let's say, Sundance. Because as great as Sundance is, this is to promote movies that are trying to be bought out. And I feel like we don't celebrate cinema as much as we do because we just rely off of movie theater releases. There's so many different genres of film and different formats that I feel like a big festival like this would help expose different types of films to people. If you like certain types of films, well, you can celebrate that with people and experience something new. How can you shove a bunch of large theaters into a venue like Grant Park? Well, this is going to be such a fantasy situation because this is probably not possible, at least money-wise. Then that got me thinking, instead of having 4 days with a large quantity of performers, let's just narrow it down to 4 main movie theaters. These theaters can be indoor, outdoor, doesn't really matter, whatever is matching the vibe at certain times. Mainly, each theater is going to house a certain category of film. I narrowed it down to 4 different types of genres, and the first would be the main one. Well, Joyride, what do you mean by the main one? I mean just movies that are great for general audiences. They could be mature, they could be family friendly, but they're mainly going to be PG-13. The next stage I would have would be animated movies. Movie theater 3 would be for film snobs, and the 4th theater would be for horror. Then I looked at the lineup again and it had me thinking. I can't have it exactly be like Lollapalooza because usually they have the less known performers at the beginning of the day, and at the end of the day, you have the big headliners. So in moments of crisis, what do you think of? Taylor Swift. And that girl was a genius because the Eras Tour captured all the eras of Swift. In my opinion, what's most fair is to have each movie go in chronological order based on decades of film. You can go from the 1950s all the way to the 2010s just to see the progression of cinema. For now, the festival is just a 1-day thing from 10 a.m. to, let's say, midnight or a little past midnight, depending on what movies are showing. And not to overwhelm people, there will be breaks in between each movie. And also throughout the venue, there's going to be celebrities, there's going to be popcorn buckets, there's going to be food, everything you can think of that makes movies even better. So enough yapping, let's get into the first stage, which would be the main stage, and I wanted to start with the 1950s. It's good to show a nice lighthearted movie like Singing in the Rain, which is also one of the best musicals ever. And this would be showing at 10 a.m., so I'll have the times up on the screen to show what will be the next